From narrowly avoiding being dragged by a truck to narrowly avoiding a car that lost control and went onto the sidewalk. Ever you wonder what it's like to survive the impossible? Get ready for some jaw-dropping luck. How to judge the responsibility in this case? Luckily, the man was okay and the glasses weren't broken. What was he thinking? Luckily, he didn't go through with it, or worse would have happened. Luckily, everyone reacted quickly. It's like the trick where they yank the tablecloth off the table without breaking anything on it. It is truly remarkable that they can do this. Final Destination has taught me to stay far away from logging trucks.
Okay, Garmin, save video.
I was relieved to know no one was hurt by this. Firefighters later arrived at the scene and rescued the shop owner. Fortunately, he was not injured. The scene of flowing water looks like something out of a famous tragic romance movie.
这是什么造型？
Ух ты! Проскочил, бля!
Ой, мама мия.
This highlights the value of having a dash cam in your car. It captures unexpected moments like this.
There's the dude walking across the road.
The pedestrian was lucky. He could have met a very bad end.
Oh, okay. You just tells you how to fuck off, you don't bother looking.
Imagine riding a motorbike one day and it randomly catches fire for no reason. The motorbike driver was speeding on the rainy road. Luckily, the truck reacted in time, or else who knows what would have happened.
Verga, se va a sacudir algo bonito, viejo. Ay, Dios santo. ¡Ah! ¡A la verga!
I had a heart attack when I saw this scene.
No, mo. Inga tú.
Can't wait much longer. I mean,
Yeah,
just got to go ahead and tap it. Unless that ball's moving
I'm as tight on it as I can be.
in most circles, they would say that.
A nada de perder la vida, se quedó un peatón que caminaba a media avenida Gustavo Vaz. Las de vigilancia de Naucalpan captaron el momento en que avanzaba junto a un muro de contención justo cuando un vehículo se estrella. Pese a la destrucción a su alrededor, el transeúnte
You're mine, yours belong to me.
Why it looks so amazing, maybe it will become a new sport in Olympics.
Все, хорош, мягенько, прижимайся, Васюшка.
When passing through small roads, large vehicles should calculate carefully.
Taką groźną. Tak, taką, no. Nie wiem.
Truck driver!
I'm honking, four wheels are honking.
Be careful when reversing and keep a safe distance on the road.
He even backed up, he's that stupid. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at this.
Patience is very important for drivers. I'm glad that they made it out okay.
Asma estrepitosa ese autobús por un barranco en Perú. El camino era estrecho, estaba resbaloso las lluvias. Y si no hubo una tragedia es porque el conductor, viendo ese peligro, pidió a los bajaran antes de pasar por ahí. Lo hizo él solo y terminó al fondo del abismo muy mal herido. El resto asistió con éxito al suceso, gritando, como escuchamos todavía, y agradecidos por la intuición de ese chofer.
Look! He's dead, bro. Yeah, that's him. No way, bro. Jesus. Hey, he came by us doing like 160. Bro, he's an idiot. He's dead. Dead. Come in.
No one was hurt. Luckily, no cars were passing by at that time. Be careful on curves, especially with large trucks. He got checked out and was back at the track 2 days later.
Bang!
Don't drive drunk, you could get other people in trouble. Amazing the driver had the wherewithal to steer away from the sidewalk after such a big collision. This could be a lesson for drivers to remember. Looks like this thing is built too low, needs fixing. Even if you have a driver's license, it doesn't mean that the drivers who drive are experienced enough. If that blew your mind, hit like. Drop a comment with your thoughts, and don't forget to subscribe for more unbelievable moments. The luckiest people are just getting started. A container stalled on the tracks at a Wingate Railway crossing on June 8th, just as a train approached. Despite the warning horn, the train collided with the container, slicing it in half. A horrific scene was captured on camera. Thankfully, no injuries were reported. A container truck in Russia was struck by a train after the driver intentionally crossed a level crossing, ignoring warning signals. The truck was sliced in half, with its cargo dragged for a long distance. But the driver was lucky to escape, because the front of the truck had drifted to the side of the road. In a devastating twist of events, a train collision occurred in Bangladesh. A train traveling from Sylhet in the east collided with a Dhaka-bound train coming from Chittagong. Inadequate infrastructure, poorly maintained level crossings, and outdated signaling systems are the causes of tragic incidents. A truck pulling a new car got stuck at a level crossing too long to cross the tracks. In the blink of an eye, a train obliterated everything in its path. Always wait for the train to pass before crossing the tracks. Hopefully the driver won't have too much downtime while it gets fixed. driver narrowly avoided a CSX train after crashing through a crossing gate. The gates were down and lights were flashing from the start, but the driver slammed on the brakes last second. This suggests they were distracted by their phone, missing the warning signs. No excuse for such close calls when safety signals are clear.
우리 경리 씨, 나인미 씨, 경리 씨 나오 계십니다.
Do you think it is suicidal to rely on your smart cruise control to do something else without a car in front of you? In an unexpected turn of events, the truck incident dropped the cargo. As the cargo drifted out of control, it crashed into a tree on the side of the road. The impact was so strong that the wheels flew into the air. If the cargo had been secured, this situation could have been prevented. A red light runner collided with a driver turning on green at George and Wellington Streets in West Perth. After a brief exchange over fault, the red light runner retreated upon realizing a dash cam recorded the incident. Despite numerous witnesses, no one checked on the driver. Dash cams prove vital in settling disputes. Pay attention, dude. He's safe. In Kilburn, a van driver attempted to cross a dual-lane road in wet conditions, nearly causing a direct collision. As the driver continued, they veered into the path of a dash cam vehicle, unable to stop. The dash cam driver reported the van lacked proper insurance coverage. The situation escalated when a truck driver made a reckless move in the challenging weather. Nice save.
Oh my God!
This accident caused no injuries. On June 7, 2009, a horrific incident occurred on the New Hope Valley Railroad as screeching metal and chaos filled the air.
Everybody remain seated. Please remain seated. Please remain seated.
CSXM 331 collided with a semi-truck cab in Versailles between 11 o'clock and 12 o'clock.
Oh no.
This marks the second incident involving one of CSX's new heritage units. The collision caused significant harm to the truck's cab. Focusing on the road is crucial. Everything else can wait until you stop. On January 12, 2016, on an icy curve along the Minnesota highway, A driver in a Nissan Xterra accelerated to 70 miles per hour. Dashcam footage captured the terrifying moment the car lost control on the icy road, skidding incredibly. Guess how fast they moved in that snow and fog? On July 8, 2021, while waiting at a traffic light, a worrying incident occurred when the driver of an older generation Levorg suddenly crashed into the car's rearview mirror from behind. There was no sign of the driver stopping.
Oh, nice. They just hit a parked car, like a stopped car. Dude. Oh, kid's like, mommy and daddy. He's like, I am so sorry. Oh, and his car is really damaged. Don't tempt fate by running from Georgia State Troopers. Dramatic moments unfolded when a truck ran a red light, narrowly missing two pedestrians and colliding with another vehicle at the intersection of Wellington and York Streets. In a surprising turn of events, a driver entered the roundabout from the left lane, suddenly turned right onto the side of the truck without signaling or looking.
July 18, 2019, incident underscores the risks of blind spots while reversing. Drivers failed to notice vehicles directly behind them, causing confusion. Blind spots can result in significant collisions if not properly checked. The experts emphasize the importance of awareness and mirror use to avoid mishaps. Driving too fast in such conditions is definitely not a good idea. Consider this a good lesson.
Okay, it's okay. He's okay. He's okay. You just stay. You just stay. Stay right there.
A crash occurred near Chengdu rest area on the Busan-Daegu Expressway during a business trip. A driver suffered minor harm, but appeared shaken. Quick responses from emergency services ensured the situation was managed safely. Experts recommend taking breaks during long drives to prevent fatigue-related incidents. A major incident occurred on the A1 motorway near Sestakawa, where a lorry collided with a Volkswagen. The impact pushed the car into a barrier, causing it to overturn. The incident happened on a section of the motorway under construction.
Czekaj, ja go muszę ominąć.
Nie, przecież na 112.
Dzwoń na 112.
Uważaj, tu jest rów. Dobra, stań za tym tirem.
It takes mere seconds to check your mirrors before performing a U-turn. That tiny pause could help you avoid a collision and keep everyone safe. Don't risk it, make it a habit. A Camry driver in Ipswich, Queensland, attempted a left turn from the straight-through lane. The move collided with the utility vehicle, causing a crash. The terrifying moment a Commodore, struggling with wet conditions, lost control and veered into the oncoming lane. The collision with an oncoming truck left Bob, the Commodore driver, stunned.
About $400 million.
The road is not a race.
An aging relievers just out from the Red Sox. Jameson Tyone from the Cubs. Wilson Contreras from the Cardinals. So the Yankees didn't do anything that...
Drive now, text later. Luckily, it was just the rear end of a car. What is going on? Hope everyone is fine. A narrow escape. How did this guy get his driver's license?
You're parking on a bike lane. Please don't do it again. You're parking on a bike lane. Here, look. There's the sign.
Right, okay, so you're actually using the bike lane?
Yes, I am.
A truck was involved in a collision on the M5 on December 3rd, 2021, at 3:13 in the afternoon. The driver was unhurt, but the car responsible fled the scene. Insurance coverage for the truck depends on identifying the driver who left. Changing lanes at merge points is risky, even if allowed. In the slow-moving traffic on State Highway 2, a four-vehicle chain collision suddenly occurred. The vehicles were lined up, halted by an earlier crash ahead, when the fourth vehicle, possibly distracted by parked vehicles, failed to see the line of vehicles stopped in front of it. Six months after purchasing a brand new 2024 Camry, the owner experienced an unexpected tire failure on the highway that turned a simple drive into a moment of fear and frustration. On July 25, 2019, a Nissan parked on the roadside was struck by a black car. The driver, reportedly drowsy, failed to react in time. The impact was sudden and unavoidable. No major harm was reported, but the incident raises concerns about driving while fatigued.
Tells me that I'm already logged into Gleam account to enter. That range does add to forgiveness of missed exposure, but that really isn't the point of the benefit, especially if range may not matter as much to sports and concert photography. The funny thing is, I don't shoot a lot of fucking sports or concert photography. I do photojournalism. I capture people in their situations where they go.
The incident occurred on September 21st, 2024. This is a common driving mistake where drivers often focus only on immediate stops or signals, overlooking the impact of sudden direction changes. This lack of awareness can confuse other road users, leading to situations often seen in Idiot in Cars compilations. At every crossing is a nearby sign with a toll-free number to directly contact railroad dispatchers. The sign also lists the crossing information so the dispatchers can put a halt on any trains on that section of track and notify authorities. The sign may be on the crossing gate control box, on the crossbuck pole, or a freestanding sign. Of course, if you can see the train is already approaching, just get away. Making an illegal U-turn is against the law. According to traffic regulations, drivers must ensure safety before making such a turn. A reckless maneuver by a Toyota RAV4 led to a rear-end collision on a busy road. The driver suddenly swerved without warning, failing to slow down or signal. A car traveling at high speed could not avoid the Toyota RAV4. Thanks for watching. This Idiots in Cars compilation shows why cautious driving matters. Don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and check back for more thrilling traffic stories. See you soon.
You're not a police officer. You're not a police officer. You're not a cop.
Seeing road rage incidents like this is scary.
No, you're not a cop. You're not a cop. You're not a cop. Be careful. Be careful. You don't have the right to do that. Jeremy DeWitt. You don't have the right to do that. I've got you on camera.
Oi.
Let's all drive responsibly.
There's actually some guy getting beat up at Lakeside Estates in Briar Forest.
Remember, road rage only causes more problems. Maybe he should keep both hands on the steering wheel next time. Got exactly what they deserved. A Nissan Navara driver failed to slow down and collided with an elderly driver at Charmhaven on New South Wales' Central Coast. The driver was initially unable to exit her vehicle due to seatbelt discomfort, but is reportedly sore but fine. October 11th, 2024. As always, the snow started falling without warning, and so did the incident. A A driver on the M62 Junction 30 caused a crash while using his phone, failing to wear a seatbelt. He's now facing charges for using a handset, not wearing a seatbelt, and driving without due care. With no apparent defense, the driver faces significant legal consequences. A car suddenly turned on its lights, signaling its intention to merge into the middle lane. In response, the driver in the middle lane braked hard to avoid a collision. However, the car behind it, a large motorcycle, was too close, failing to maintain a safe distance.
In a car, and he looks like he just crashed into somebody lakeshore.
There's no point losing your head over a traffic stop. When you're distracted driving, the consequences can be life-changing. The truth is, no text, call, or notification is worth a life. A Volvo truck overtaking an 80-ton road train narrowly avoids disaster when its automated braking system fails. The road train driver, communicating via two-way radio, slows to create space, allowing the Volvo to pass safely. However, shortly after, the Volvo comes to an abrupt stop, blocking the road for 30 minutes.
빡빡해져라 병신들. 쟤왜 이거 빡빡해져야 되는데 빡빡 안 하잖아. 그냥 가수랬거든? 우리 싸우는 거야?
Seeing this makes me never want to ride without proper gear. He definitely used up a lifetime of luck in that moment. That's what happens when people cross the street where they're not supposed to. Oops! Grateful it didn't end worse than it did. Unbelievable escape. Is that legal walking? So glad the pedestrian is okay. Never forget to wear a seatbelt, please. Being alert while walking is crucial for your safety. I can imagine how bad he must have been shaking after being safe. Lucky by inches. Never sit on the street like that, man.
Ой, смотри.
Even if you have the right of way, cross the street with caution.
И как это он мимо меня проехал.
Боже мой, какой ужас вообще.
This is the kind of stuff you only see in movies. Don't drive so fast that you can't control a bike like this.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh! Oh! Yo!
Be careful out there. Good thing this lady was paying attention to what was happening around her. Quick thinking by the truck driver saved the day. He was really on the ball. Great job. I've learned to be extra careful, even when walking on the sidewalk. What a close call. These officers set a great example with their warmth. Walking with awareness is a great habit. He should respect pedestrians.
Whoa! Cassette era classic rock. Jesus!
Who's in charge of safety regulations? careful out there. Great reflexes, man. Hey dude, be more cautious. Awesome reflexes. Always keep headphones off when walking, people.
Какая скотина ведь, а? Господи, О, блядь. Ты влепился, скотина. Спасибо, сука.
Don't understand how he could hit the gas instead of the brake when he was already braking. Cross the road and look both ways. Remember, guys. Hope this guy learns his lesson.
Whoa! Oh my God.
Avoid driving during a storm if you can. Incredible. Just an inch away from disaster. You can never be too cautious. Sidewalks aren't always safe. Hey man, find a safe place instead of doing so.
And adjust the smartphone as that to make sure it's nice and cozy when you get home. Joining with many people using high products, and you could say,
That road should have been closed, at least one side of it. Wow, that kind of luck is rare. Driving slowly is a good solution everywhere. People should use the Dutch reach method to open doors. He is safe. Thankfully, there were no vehicles oncoming. This is the moment a handcuffed prisoner managed to escape from a police vehicle. Faulty elevators are no joke. I wouldn't be jaywalking if I were him. At least he's unharmed. Everything else can be rebuilt. Look for a safe place if your car breaks down. Never stand in the middle road. WELUCK is your premier YouTube channel for everything related to collision situations, traffic, suspense, and much more. Don't miss out on the excitement. Subscribe now and let's embark on this adventure together.